Okay. Oh! What? Dude, it's like not even the same room, dude. It's not even like close.
What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Studio Bites, a series where I travel collaborating with other creators to upgrade their studio and learn more about their story. So join me in another episode of Studio Bites.
What's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
Super good, man.
Hey,
This is Wendy.
Wendy, how you doing?
This is Olive.
Olive. How many?
This is Lux.
How you doing? I'm Armando.
Lux,
Nice to meet you. So before Steve-O showed me his studio, he gave me a quick house tour and introduced me to all of his animals, including his goats, which I thought was pretty cool.
Hey, good boy. All right, now let me show you guys my studio, for which I've been crying out for help.
So of course I've seen Steve-O's studio space on YouTube, but I was really curious to see what it was going to look like in person.
All right, so this is my space.
Nice. I love it because I see it on the videos all the time, you know?
Right. The reason I reached out to you is because what I want is for this to feel like a really badass professional studio and not so much like an extra bedroom.
Okay.
What I want is to have like some kind of a lighting rig on the ceiling so that we don't have to go set up a light. We can just hit something on the wall, boom, and dim and bright, or whatever the case may be.
So Steve-O had a lot of stuff, and I really wanted to find out what were the important things that needed to stay versus the things that we could actually remove.
Let me admit something super embarrassing.
Okay.
Okay. All of the exercise equipment in here is basically art. It never gets used. It's just for show.
Okay.
This little like ab workout thing.
So you're telling me I can't get rid of your gym equipment?
I'm telling you that the only time Paul, who I work with on a daily basis for years now, the only time Paul's ever seen me work out with this thing was when I was moving it out of the way for us to film something.
Gosh.
And I got super out of breath, and then I moved it back.
Okay, obviously the gym equipment has to go, but there's still a ton of things that are crowding his space.
The bed, well, I want to have the option to get people to sleep in here. Maybe it's a Murphy bed kind of situation where it lives up against the wall.
Okay. Now he had a lot of cool trinkets and little knickknacks here and there, and I was trying to feel him out just to see what was important to him, and maybe we can utilize it in the upgraded studio.
Tell me about this. I was going to ask you about this. What is this?
This cannot go anywhere.
Oh, this looks
I
cool.
love it so much. This is the shirt that I was wearing when I laid down in rocket engine fuel. Yeah, I had skin grafts on 15% of my body. Like,
How's it healing?
it all healed up. You see, some of my tattoos faded. That used to be real bright.
Right.
This one faded a lot. Just goes to show how deep they drill tattoos into your skin because I had no skin.
Dude, you're just like on another level, though.
Yeah.
You know, I would say you have 9 lives, but you have like 900 lives because
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Now something that he told me was that he really wants to improve his green screen workflow. Now this is all going to come down to lighting, and given the size of his room, this could be a bit of a challenge, so we need to really think this one through.
Now, here's something else that absolutely must stay,
Okay.
which is this piece of fan art right here. I don't know if you can say this on YouTube.
Okay, now normally what he's about to say, well, it isn't really brand friendly, but luckily for us, we have some freaking awesome sponsors, and they don't care what we do because they gave us full creative control.
But this guy came up to me after my show.
Uh-huh.
He said, I made this art for you.
Okay.
What I did was I relieved myself onto a canvas, then sprinkled glitter on it. And then I relieved myself again, did a different color. So I think there's like 10 reliefs.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And then,
How appropriate. Right next to the bedroom too, right?
Right. And he sprayed like some kind of like lacquer or whatever.
Gotcha.
This is my idea board, which I've cleaned off and we're starting anew. But I sent him a photo. I said, your creative juices are next to my creative juices. Which I just love that so much. It's so creative. I would like it if you could get me enough new subscribers that I can add a diamond plaque to my gold.
All right, guys, go subscribe. I don't know if I have that much pull, but go subscribe to Steve. Tell everybody we got to get him to diamond. So
I'm
let's do
working
it.
on it. I'm working on it. Like, my main channel is just getting close to 6 million, so.
Well, I think you're going to help me more to get my gold one, bro. So thank you.
Let's do it.
Now, as much as I would love to have a gold play button, I would much rather you guys go subscribe to the new YouTube channel, Studio Bytes, where you guys will see all future episodes of this series. So go and subscribe so we can get that silver play button. And then, was it Paul?
Paul.
Yes.
Paul, you're editor, right? Editor?
Paul is Paul is a genius when it comes to storytelling.
Now, Paul works with Steve-O to create all kinds of amazing content, and I really wanted to pick his brain to find out how we can make Steve-O's space more productive, especially for video editing.
I guess for me, I sit here a lot.
Okay.
And it would be nice if this desk, like a standing desk, like an automated one, that sometimes I can stand and sometimes I can sit.
Okay.
Because I just sit all the time and I feel like it's not healthy.
Dude, that's epic, man.
So that would be the most choice
Stand
improvement.
us with a treadmill. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to incorporate more
I mean, they do make treadmill desks, right? Or something like, I don't know. You don't have to do that. But if it would just push a button and come up to standing height,
That's crazy.
that would be really cool.
I think I may have bit off more than I can chew. This is definitely gonna take longer than a few days. I'm gonna have to call a few industry friends to help me out with this one.
I almost feel inclined to just go on a road trip.
Go on
with
a
my
road
RV.
trip, then perfect. Go on a road trip, guys. Follow Steve-O. By the time you get back, brother, I promise you, this place is gonna look so rad.
And
So-
I'm not kidding, man. I'll give you
Yeah, go on a road trip.
3 days. If you want.
Perfect. Let's do it, bro.
I don't want to limit you, man.
No. Let's do it.
They call me Steve-O, and I do dumb stuff. So really what I want is to have this room feel like a professional studio space rather than a bedroom with some gear in it. My 3 main ambitions would be a lighting rig so that we're not constantly just setting up lights, and we spend so much time doing that. If we got some stuff out of here to free up space so that we could shoot more dynamic stuff, then that would make a big difference. Like if I could get my green screen game more on point in here, that would be a big deal.
Okay, you guys have seen those like Instagrammers where they come and they pretend that they're working, and then like, oh yeah, you got it on video? Here you go, dude, I'm done. I'm out of here.
I've been majorly stepping up my creator game. You know, I've got like 2 different channels putting out content every week. I've got so many different projects that are midstream, so many deadlines, and I really need to have 2 editors working at the same time.
Hi, you here to help? Hi, you want to help me? Here, I know you have to use your mouth, but this might work. Look, you got to do this first, okay? Look, right here, you just turn it, okay? You're gonna help me or no?
Now, Steve-O's current desk setup is a bit awkward in the sense that it's not your traditional desk setup. It needs to accommodate 2 people, so it's rather large. This means that we just can't go out and buy a sit and stand desk this big, which means we're gonna have to custom build one. Now, there's a company called Apex Desks that manufactures sit and stand desks. Now, they have a model that almost works, but it's just a few inches off. So what we're gonna do is utilize the legs because we know they're strong enough, but we still have to custom make the top. Now, I am no carpenter, but luckily the folks over at Condor Blue offered to help, which means, whew, I don't have to worry about this. Okay guys, just a quick update. I was just told that this desk build may take several days to construct. I need to make sure that we get all the parts here at the hardware store, otherwise we may not have enough time to finish his desk. Okay, great news. We were actually able to find everything that we needed for his computer desk build. We're actually going to go right now to Condor Blue headquarters to deliver all of the parts. But before we hit the road, let me tell you how your safe driving can save you up to $900 a year, courtesy of Root's Car Insurance, which is actually one of our video sponsors today. So Root is a new type of car insurance that doesn't just categorize you based on your age, location, credit score, or other factors that have nothing to do with your driving. Let me just give you an example on how this works. Let's say, for example, Connor here, who's a young 24-year-old male, would be considered high risk to insure because statistics say that he should be reckless. But with Root, he won't be penalized based on those factors. The way it works is simple. They measure how well you drive through their application and determine your new rate. So if you think you're paying more than your fair share on car insurance, download the Root Insurance app today to get a personalized quote. Not only could you be saving a lot of money, but you also help support the channel.
Hi, my name is Jacob and I am the resident carpenter here at Condor Blue, as well as the social media manager.
I'm Howie, I'm the lead technical engineer here and also the graphic designer here at Condor Blue. With a project like this, you want to source the wood, you want to get it planed, rip cut, so everything joins nicely together so it's one seamless piece of wood instead of 4 pieces.
And then we did several phases of sanding with lower grit, then to medium grit, and then to very fine grit to make it smooth as possible.
With the staining process, you have to work really quick because if you wait too long, it could get too dark, and we're not looking for a black table, we're looking for a dark walnut table.
So we chose the dark walnut color because it matched his previous desk. So we wanted to kind of do something along the same lines, but a little more customized and a little more higher end with these motorized legs that we were adding on top.
The cool thing about these electric legs is that it had a lot wider stance than any that I've ever seen before. So the final coating process is the polyurethane, and what this does is it hardens the outside and also gives it a slightly glossy finish so that it doesn't get nicks and tears while you're working on the table.
Yeah, so I really hope Steve will likes this table. There's a lot of work that went in behind it and a lot of planning and the tight time constraint. We were working long hours, but I think it came out pretty nicely. I hope he enjoys it.
Honestly, even with the time constraints, I think this table turned out the best compared to every table we've made before, and I really think Steve was gonna like it.
It works. All right, 8:30 p.m. We're all tired. Shout out to these guys working really hard. You know, we got like literally less than 24 hours to get this finished. There's still a lot of work to be done. Anyway, let's go to sleep, guys.
Day 3.
I've been making videos for over 31 years now. And my career as like this jackass dude is now 20 years plus. So there's been so many different things I've done over the years, and they all kind of fall under the category of entertainment. You know, I'm an entertainer. But even more than that, I like to call myself an attention whore, because that's what drives me in every single thing I do. So I'm gonna keep doing this and making videos and finding new ways to be creative until the day I die, I'm sure of it. And even though it's gonna be depressing when people no longer wanna watch me because I'm like old and decrepit and they're like, okay, enough, I probably even won't stop then. I just love it so much.
Now I know Steve-O has been working really hard on building his YouTube channel, and I wanted to make sure that he has everything he needs to take his production to the next level. So we partnered with Condor Blue, who specialize in professional camera gear, to not only help us with all of the camera accessories Steve-O needed, but utilize their filmmaking expertise to help film this series. In fact, Lucas, our director of photography, had a really great idea. What if we build him a top grid so that we can mount all of the lighting and other accessories on the ceiling, eliminating all the C-stands or any other lighting equipment on the ground, maximizing his studio space while also solving our green screen issue. So I headed over to Modern Studio, a studio equipment company who were kind enough to let me grab anything I needed for his build. Now their place is massive and had everything we needed and a lot more. The only problem is we're running out of time, and the person that was going to help us install this bailed at the last minute, and we need to find someone today to get it done.
Hi, my name is Danny Herb. I own Rise Motion Picture Studio. It's a film stage in Los Angeles, California. The team brought me on board because they needed somebody to put this up because last minute the guy pulled out. Couldn't do it. So they were in a mad dash, mad panic. They called me yesterday. Hey, can you make this happen? Sure. I'll do it. I put up my own grid. I know how to do this. I'll come down and I'll help you out. Because it was so last minute, it was a little challenging trying to figure out what was planned. All the material was already ordered, so I had to kind of figure out what the guy's plan was in order to make sure that it could all fit, instead of doing my own plans, as I wasn't the one who ordered everything and came up with the ideas and drew the schematics or anything like that. So I had to kind of piece it together, figure it out like a little jigsaw puzzle, but we made it happen. Just put in some wall spreaders and some pipe clamps and cheese burrows and we're good to go.
I lost a lot of years to alcoholism and drug addiction. And then finally, after getting sober and kind of getting on my feet, then I learned how to edit in 2013. At that point, I really kind of took control of my own career by giving myself the ability to just make stuff without needing permission. And ever since I took control of my own career, I've been striving to legitimize myself, to be a bona fide producer in a production company. And I can't help but feel like working out of this little guest bedroom is just kind of half-assed, And if this room could get the makeover that made it feel like a bona fide professional space where I'm doing really legitimate big stuff, that's something that it would mean so much to me, to graduate to that next level of being a boss, So that's what this represents. It's a big deal.
Okay, so after several days of the team working round the clock, Steve-O was literally seconds away, but I was still working on those final touches.
Yo, Armando.
Yeah.
He's here.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah. He'll be down here in any second now.
Oh, man. Everything looks good. If you told me when I was a kid that one day I'd be lucky to not only meet Steve-O in person, but also help him renew his studio, I wouldn't believe you. I know this studio makeover means a lot to Steve-O, but it also means a lot to me.
What's up, my dude?
Ah, dude.
How was your trip, man?
It was great, but I'm so nervous, dude.
I know.
Okay, this is it. My heart is racing, and I know his is too. There's no turning back.
You ready?
Feel my heart.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
You ready, man?
Yeah.
All right. You want to close your eyes or?
Okay. Oh! What? Dude! Dude, it's not even the same room, dude. It's not even close.
All right, let me show you what we did, okay?
Okay.
So we try to keep everything that you loved in this room, right? I mean, obviously you have a lot of stuff in here. The lighting though, the lighting is what's really important here. We did a full studio lighting, full grid, and as you can see, we have several lights. These are the Nanlite Pavo tubes. They're tube lights. Remember, you like to shoot stuff on a green screen, right?
Dude.
So what's cool about this is we have this Pavo tube right here that lights the green screen, okay? So that, obviously you want even light.
No shadows.
No shadows, right?
Yeah.
This is legit, man. The Nanlite Forza 500 is perfect for his studio setup. Not only is it super bright, but because it uses a Bowens mount, there's a ton of light modifiers that he can use depending on his needs. So a light like this is actually perfect for A-roll.
Do you know how much time we have spent setting up lights in here and getting ready? I just want to push a button.
I'm telling you, dude, I am jealous because no more C-stands, no more anything. So something that was really important to him was having the ability to bring his friends over and watch his videos. So I wanted to make sure that the experience felt like he was going to the movies. And I know you like to bring people here to the studio to hang out, right? And chill. Check out these chairs, dude. Recliners, look at this. Sit down, dude, sit down. Look at this. Make yourself at home. It's like a movie theater.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a movie. Look at that. Now you could see your TV. If you want to show a private screening, you have two. Actually, you have three. I got you another one over there. It's a white one. Still got your cool whiteboard, so you can jot down all your notes. Of course, welcome to your new studio, man.
Dude.
I really wanted to make his space feel familiar, so I enlisted the help of his fiancée Lux to help us with all the details that really brought his studio space to life. She had a lot of great ideas, like this awesome mini fridge from Liquid Death, which I think looks great. So this is a sit and stand desk. Apex makes these legs, they're dual motor, but what's really cool is that we custom built this for your setup. I mean, the guys came over here, measured everything. This took a couple days. This thing is like legit, man. It's so strong. Here, you want to do something cool? You want to stand up here to show you how strong?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Stand up here, dude. Just stand up here.
You just got me this killer table, now you're trying to get me to break it.
No, just stand up here.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh my God.
Look at this. No, just stay in the middle. Look at this.
I put on a lot of weight, man. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Too much.
Wow.
Look how strong this desk is.
God.
I don't want to go too high because obviously, but I'll get you. Now you want to do a backflip? No, I'm just kidding. Now I know that Steve-O's enjoying the desk, but if I'm being honest, I kind of did this more for Paul because I know that he's going to be using it the most.
Yo, Paul. Yes, sir. Come down, dog. Get ready to see what you have never seen before. You ready? Come on!
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude.
Wow.
What do you think, man?
It's insane. It's like a club in here.
Dude, you know how you how you're always sitting on the yoga ball because your back's fucked?
A little present for you, dude.
It's a more comfortable chair?
Yeah, no. Check this out, dude. So you always talk about how you have to sit for hours. Look at this. A sit and stand desk.
Dude, now I'm not gonna be like older.
You could say that Steve-O has become a bit of a gearhead, and he texts me all the time asking me about production gear. So I know these next few items are gonna get him really excited. So here's the thing, you guys are like doing all these crazy stuff, right? Check out this rig, dude.
Wow.
Look at this rig setup, dude. So we fully rigged this out with a Condor blue cage, and look at this. So now if you want to do a lot of run and gun, check this out. Fully caged, and you can also push here to record. So it's got a trigger remote. Yeah. Also on the bottom, you have an Anton Bauer battery that's going to last, literally, no joke, because I use this battery, for like 9 hours plus.
Wow.
Okay? So what's cool is this also has a base plate down here that you can take off. Hold that for a second.
Sure.
And now look how mobile it is and portable. So Steve-O mentioned to me that he wanted the ability to duplicate himself in a single shot with motion, and he kind of mentioned using a motorized arm. Now, that's kind of a tall order. We obviously don't have the budget for a motorized arm. However, I do know that he's able to achieve this using a motorized slider with motion control. So given his current camera setup, I opted to go with the Rhino motion control slider, which is going to work the best.
There's so much going on here. I can't, like, I'm sensory overload.
Here's the manual, dude, hold on.
Okay, so you're telling me that my vision of letting myself into a room can happen right now with a motion shot.
Yes, because you can repeat it over and over. And if you want to get really creative, something that I think is really cool about this slider is that it comes with a module that you can hook up to your phone. It connects via Bluetooth, so the phone uses facial recognition to track. So as you move, the slider will actually track you. So for example, if he's not here to help you, you can actually, it's like a second person helping you.
Oh, this is my replacement. Right.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, so dude, can you show me a repeatable motion? It'll slide and pan.
So you know what's really cool? I actually called the guy from Rhino Slider, and guess what? He's right here. Where is he? Hey, Jake. So, no joke, he flew down last night to show you all the cool things that you could do with this.
Dude, let's do it
let's do it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve. Yeah, dude. Let's get to work. What's first? You tell me, bud. Yeah, dude. There's so much, and it's so, dude. First of all, dude, let me just say.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy that, we were able to do this for you.
I cannot thank you enough. I don't even know where to begin with what my favorite stuff is. It's insane, dude. And like above all else, it just feels like such a professional space. Whereas before, it felt like a dirty ass guest room.
Hey, you said it, okay?
I can tell that Steve-O is really grateful for what we were able to accomplish. But before we head out, I had one more surprise.
So I reached out to Sony, and they hooked you up with the ZV-1 for vlogging, dude. Check that out.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, man. So that could be your vlog cam. That you could take that along, and then when you want to do some serious stuff like that motion tracking, obviously you want to use a bigger camera. This is the one, dude. But now you have best of both worlds. You can leave this rigged up, and then you could just take this pocket, take it anywhere you want. Hey.
Full disclosure, I already had one of these, and I'm so stoked to have another.
Well,
I love it.
There you go. Now you got
Thank
two.
you, Sony. Yeah, I can't get enough of these. You know what these are so killer for is time lapse, dude.
Yeah.
I used to use the GoPro.
Well, dude,
Never
the fact
again.
that you can just put them in your pocket and the camera, and you could essentially even match footage pretty well.
And the dead cat that goes on
yeah,
here.
yeah, it's in the box. Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
Whew, mission accomplished. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad this one's in the books. Definitely an experience I'm never gonna forget.
I gotta give you another hug, dude. I can't thank you enough, brother.
Yeah, man, I'm so happy that you let us invade your space and make this happen, dude.
It was a lot to let you come into my space and do all this work and hook up all this amazing stuff, but dude, you're welcome, man. Dude, I can't thank you enough.
I don't know how we can make this even better.
I got one idea.
Okay. What's that?
This little space right here could sure use a diamond plaque. And so could you, dude. So everyone, come on, subscribe to Armando. Subscribe to me. Dude, we're working our asses off to make the world a better place. And starting with this room, man. Jeez, I can't, dude.
Dude, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah.
Thank you. It's been about an hour since I saw it, and I feel exhausted from just like the emotional overload of it all. I'm kind of speechless, man, and that's not my style. The amount of time that we used to spend setting up lights in here, if I'm doing a shot in front of the TV, or if I'm on the green screen, or like anywhere, like it's just like, okay, let's set it up, like, oh, was there a glare? Like now it's just, it's insane, man. Like, so much has happened in here, and it's not only checked everything on the list of things I wanted to accomplish, but we've done it in such a spectacular fashion. It's just so far beyond my wildest expectations. We've revolutionized my space, and frankly, my career. I've got a million projects going on, and I just feel like such a boss sitting in this room right now. It's so crazy, dude. You're looking at a guy who didn't expect to see the age of 30. Now I'm pushing 50. Sitting here 47 years old. Not only am I still getting away with the silly crap that I made a career out of, I'm thriving. Not only am I thriving, I'm still climbing to new levels. Like, I can't even believe it, dude, And now this room is just like representative of that, that like I'm still achieving new heights. And dude, like, I could cry. I'm so grateful that this thing fits in the camera case is so killer. And I did this slider, dude, it's just sitting here sliding back and forth, man. If you think I'm not gonna be shooting with this for the rest of today, like, you're out of your mind. Are we done?